Hey guys, welcome back to the business of art. Today I thought I would go a little bit into YouTube and how to kind of optimize your videos a little bit more. So there's obviously the video quality and whatnot. You know, you don't want to have long pauses, you want to have decent lighting, etc. But how do you actually optimize it with your thumbnail, with your title, with your description, with your tags? So first of all, there are optimal thumbnails, and those are generally going to be very bright, ideally, usually not on like a busy background. There was actually studies done that showed that actually putting a face on your thumbnail is pretty successful. So let's say you paint something. Let's say you paint this little ornament with an owl. You can have a really clear picture of the ornament with a clear background and kind of put your face in it. If you look at Stone Coat countertops, they are a perfect example. I'll put a link down in the description. Go check out their channel. They're doing very well. Go check out their thumbnails. And you can look at other successful channels and see how they do their thumbnails. One important disclaimer, none of these are hard, fast rules, okay? Just because someone's not doing these things doesn't mean they're not going to be successful, and not all successful channels are doing these things, okay? I'm just telling you the most successful ways in generally agreed upon. All right. So, or you could do one maybe holding it and you're like, you know, and it's kind of cute. People like to put a face to the video. That's the reasoning for that. But otherwise it should be bright, clear, enticing, make people want to click on it to find out more about it, okay? There's one particular artist and he's super successful with his videos on YouTube. I'll put the link to his channel down in the description as well. His videos all just have like dots of different colors on a canvas. And whatnot. It makes you go, what is he going to do with that? And it makes you want to click on it. So thumbnails are huge. Learn to work on your thumbnails. And then the other thing is descriptions, or let's start with title rather, sorry. You want to have a title that's ideally not too long, but it's got to have your keywords of what the thing is, what the video is about. You don't want to use clickbait, but you can kind of cheat the system a little bit by using things like must see or really exciting results, or, you know, things like that that are like, make people go like, whoa, what happened there? I'm going to click on it to watch the video to find out. So that is kind of a little hack that isn't clickbait, but can definitely get you more clicks. I'm going to just say something here too, though. Don't do anything that's not you, all right? If you look at my Mixed Media Girl videos, I generally don't do that because it's not really me, and that's okay. So even if I'm going to get maybe not as many views as if I did that, if I sensationalized every video title, I'm okay with that. I'd rather just be me. But sometimes there is a video that I'm super duper excited about, in which case I will add something like must see, or this is really exciting or unique, okay? But you can definitely sensationalize titles by adding those words. Then your description, the first 2 lines, at least, maybe first 3 lines, should include all of your video keywords. So basically the same keywords that are in the title, and then you can vary it a little bit. So maybe your title says acrylic pour flip cup. So then maybe your description says this is a tutorial on how to do a flip cup with an acrylic pour flip cup. Fluid art is super fun, and the flip cup technique is a really easy one. So right there I used acrylic pour, I used fluid art, I used flip cup, I used technique. Those are all good keywords for that subject. And then same thing down with your tags. And I've mentioned this before, but there is a site called vidIQ. Once again, I'll put a link down in the description. They have a free version and a paid version, both awesome. And they will give you suggestions for keywords, including your title and your descriptions. But they will also give you a successful video to compare it to that you can kind of piggyback off of. And what do I mean by that? I mean, you have a video that's similar to yours that has tons of views. You would want to use the same keywords they used to potentially get some views from their viewership. I hope that makes sense. If not, maybe draw it out. But yeah, you can do that. It doesn't take away from them. It's just basically kind of piggybacking off of their successful use of those keywords. So if you get vidIQ on your computer, it can show you the best keywords that you can possibly piggyback off of. If you get the paid version, you get even more different things like that. But once again, in your tags, you want to use those same keywords. So in that previous example, you would use acrylic pour, you would use flip cup technique, fluid art, and all the variations thereof: pour painting, paint pouring, fluid painting, dirty pour, etc., 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 right? Abstract painting. There's so many that you could use to describe what you're doing. The other cool thing about vidIQ is it will tell you kind of where you rank on those keywords, which is actually really cool. So those are just some ways to optimize your YouTube video to help boost your views. And that, of course, is taking into account that your video is of decent quality and people aren't going to want to click off of it the second they click onto it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll see you guys next time.